Kitkatscanread. Good morning everybody, today is Monday, welcome to another video and it's the start of a new week, so that means another weekly vlog for you guys. These mainly consist around my reading, but I do touch on a bit of my life as well. There's a lot going on in my life, so do expect like a lot of footage and a lot of like me talking about it, because I'm going to be moving into a new unit. For those of you that don't know and you're new to my channel, welcome, thank you so much for watching, and if you subscribe, even better, thank you so much. Honestly, it means so much to have you guys follow me on this journey. But I live in a static caravan, and there are new regulations that are under British standards for static homes that this one really doesn't fall under. This unit itself is falling apart, unfortunately. The flooring is going through, it's got damp, there's wet, and you know, we've had some ants coming in and stuff, and it's just, yeah, it's like one thing after another. We don't have a shower that's working, so we're currently washing with a bowl of water and a jug. So we've been doing that for nearly a year, I want to say. It's crazy. It'll be a year by summer, but guys, we should be getting a new unit next month. We've been given a date, the 11th of May, and if they can do the removal of this unit as well as the replacement of the new one within the same day, brilliant. But if not, they said it would be the next day. So I've booked those days off of work. All it is I'm just trying to find an electrician and a plumber to turn off the supplies for a static home of electric, making sure the gas is off as well as water. So I put an advert last night to see if there were any sort of electric companies local that would be up for it. I've had a couple come back to me, so I will be speaking to those today. And I need to also double check about the underneath connection. I'm assuming the underneath connection is down to like electric and plumber as well, because they're just the connections to the building. So yeah, I just need a plumber, electrician to do all those bits and bobs. And yeah, because definitely need electric, because the electric from this pole goes into the building, and we obviously need them to get rid of that. Aaron needs to take off the aerial, and yeah, we need the electrician to get rid of all of that electric supply and everything. So yes, it's gonna be crazy. And to be honest, I don't really know, like I suppose because we're gonna have to get somebody to turn off the electric, the water and all of that close to the time, probably on the 10th or something like that, if we can, 10th being a Monday. So if we can get somebody to turn off all of the supply one day, have the removal of the unit the next, and then get them to come back and turn it all back on again and attach it and everything on another day, that's the stressful part. Once we're moved in, my god guys, it's just going to be so amazing. Like, I literally can't wait myself. Oh man. Okay, so it's not long gone 8 o'clock in the morning on the Monday. I'm off work today because Monday's my day off, and the person I'm covering, Monday is the day off for them too, which all works out brilliant. So yesterday I watched loads of recommendations on enemies to lovers, hate to lovers, college romances, and like the everything in the world but you, and just general romance books, as well as general favourite books, but mostly like romance books. So I like literally wrote them all down. I've got them all here, all the ones that I don't own, and as you can see there are scribbles because I have been researching them on Amazon, ones that are just Kindle only, ones that I can probably find elsewhere. So I'm adding them onto my wish list because I do want to read more, and whenever I am in a reading slump, these are the sort of genres that I love going to, so I need to read some more of them basically. And I was getting more and more excited by watching more recommendation videos, and also like another really great thing is I did see like a repeat of at least probably 6 of the books. And I was like, okay, if these 6 books have been repeated, these should be the 6 that I purchased. So once I put this list together in Amazon, which is going to take obviously like a couple of hours to put input, then yeah, we're well away. Yesterday I started watching the Netflix documentary that's on Hotel Cecil about Eliza Lamb, and I watched 2 episodes and they have put it together really well. It's really good. I don't normally watch true crime or mysteries or anything, but let's just say it freaked me out. Like, the whole of the evening I went to bed early because I felt like I was being watched. Like, I don't know, it's daytime now and it doesn't seem so bad for some reason, but like, I'm still on my own because Aaron's on his way home soon. But like, last night I just felt freaked out and I would hear noises that I don't normally hear, and once the cats were in the bedroom, I just shut the bedroom door and I was like, we're staying in here. I was like, we ain't leaving. So yeah, and then I let them out. If they normally if they need to go to the loo, they kind of let me know anyway. There is a little box in the bedroom for that. And yeah, they slept with me most of the night and morning. When I rolled onto my stomach in the morning, like, I woke up and I was gonna roll over, the cats were behind me. It was really cute actually. They were like hugging me. It was really sweet. Like, they were protecting me. They knew I was frightened. So the weather today looks really good, and no plans for today other than to relax really. So I would like to get the rest of this list completed. I'll probably watch a bit more of that documentary. I said to myself last night, I said no more. But you know, it's just the fact that it's such a strange case, and the more you think about it, like, and the more you like analyze it and everything, like, oh, like, I'm just trying to analyze it in my head, and like, I'm trying to think of like what happened myself and everything. Honestly guys, if you like that sort of stuff and you like mysteries and that, Hotel Cecil on Netflix. And also, yeah, if you don't like that stuff, I just say trigger warnings for scary. There's a lot of stuff that went on in that hotel even before this incident, but it's the CCTV footage that is the freakiest of them all, and it's hard to tell because it got edited, and I thought it was weird when watching the video, and until somebody was like, oh yeah, you noticed a little jump cut, and I was like, ah, so the footage was edited, it wasn't just me thinking that. So yes, freaky. Like, it's a shame that nobody's ever really worked it out, but like, what can you go on with the tiniest bit of evidence, you know? So yeah, it's one of those unsolved mysteries. Sorry, Nutmeg is being crazy. I don't know, they're always crazy whenever I'm awake. I don't know, like, she's jumping on the carrier bags at the moment, and Luna's gonna join her, as you can see. I don't know, they're being loopy in the morning, but Aaron should be home soon. So yeah, I'm going to sort out those lists. I'm going to sort out my wish list jar as well, because I've purchased some books from the wish list, and at the same time I have, you know, I'm going to add them. So I'm going to sort out the wish list. If there's any books in here that I did purchase, I'll just keep hold of those and I can use them towards a TBR jar. See, forward planning. And yeah, any new books I'll add there. But yeah, I've done pretty well with my wish list actually. There were only I mean, the wish list was massive. There was probably close to like 50 books in my wish list. I think I counted around 40 afterwards. So yeah, I obviously didn't purchase them all. So reading wise, I'm reading Listen to Your Heart by Casey West, which is a reread for me. I have no idea how this book ends. I read it when it first came out 3 years ago now. I'm on page 192, so I'm a good healthy way through this book, and I'm really enjoying it. I didn't get to read it yesterday because I was too busy sorting the laundry, and I was moving things in the morning and transferring it to storage later on. And then I just watched all these videos. There were so many. I found probably 30 or more videos on these romances, and I was just skimming through them. I was like, I can't watch them fully. I was like, some of them I'll listen to a couple of words on the book, but if it's a book that I've seen repeated, I'm just going to literally add it you know, as in my head, like had it in my head that another person has recommended this book. So I know there's several books in my head that people have mentioned, and you notice certain authors as well that get repeated as well, like Penelope Douglas is quite popular, LJ Shen as well. So yeah, you know, you see and hear of repeated romance authors. I have read a book by Penelope Douglas before called Bully. I did really like that one. I need to reread it actually because I did really enjoy it. I can't remember what I rated it though, but I read it a few years ago now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this morning, and then hopefully I can do some reading of this. I need to start deciding now. It's literally, this is the week where we begin May at the end of the week, so it's crazy now because we've only literally got a week. And so this week, next week, and 2 days really, Monday really, because the whole of Monday it'll be Tuesday. So yeah, 1 week, so yeah, 2 weeks from today we've got pretty much, which is crazy to think about it, that in 2 weeks it's gonna near enough begin. So I'm gonna head off now guys and get all these lists sorted, put on the documentary. Aaron should be home pretty soon, and then yeah, get some reading done. I should speak to you guys very, very soon. It's here! The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer Armatra, the third book that's in the Blood and Ash series. Yes, I know I've yet to read the second book, but I know I will soon. But it's so nice to have this paperback in my hands because I've been waiting to order it and it wasn't in stock until literally like fairly recently. I just suddenly looked yesterday and I was like, oh my goodness, I must have a look to see if it's in stock, because Jennifer Armatra herself said hopefully around the release date we would get it, and it was in stock. So it's brilliant, and it literally just arrived. I'm so happy that I have it now. Again, another massive beast, but I just hear so many good things about this one already from people who were lucky enough to get copies of it, and I trust their opinions because I myself am a massive fan of Jennifer Armatra. I cannot wait to dive into the second book and this book. Also, I want to really quickly breeze over some books that arrived yesterday. I've got here The Chase by Elle Kennedy. This is the first book that's in the Briar U series. It's a book, it's like an Amazon book, but Elle Kennedy is very well known in like the new adult / adult romance sort of genre, and I really just wanted to get my hands on one of her books, and this was around like £10 or something like that. I just wanted a physical copy of it and just to see what I feel about it. But I hear massive things about this series in general, but especially this book I hear really good things about, so I am looking forward to diving into this one. Also, I've got here Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I have been recommended this by a lot of people. It's been on my wish list for a few months, I want to say, and I just keep hearing about it, and I've just been told it's absolutely adorable. So yes, this one arrived too. And then finally, I have got here Roommate by Soraya Wilson. Again, I had somebody recommend this to me, so thank you so much, you know who you are. And yeah, I look forward to giving this a read. I just, you know, I'm really into my romance at the moment, or contemporaries, or any of that sort of stuff. So thank you so much to anybody who's recommended any books. I've literally spent the whole day, and I've only just finished, but I've just gone into and added some books to my wish list. Some books I did already own, so I've got my own little list of those, but others I was sort of sorting out between what I could get as a Kindle, and also sorting out what I've possibly already got on the Kindle as well, because I have found when typing into Amazon, some of them I've got when they were free on the Kindle. So yeah, that's, you know, obviously saved a bit of money, but I've got this wish list now. It's got loads of books in it, and I look forward to choosing books from it and getting some books, maybe when I'm feeling like quite slumpish, or when I really want to buy something for myself, or perhaps when it's the period of the wishlist pot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm literally going to sort out my wishlist pot. I'm watching Dawson's Creek as I do that, and I like being productive and doing things like this. So whilst I sort out my wishlist pot, I'm going to watch Dawson's Creek, and I'm going to get my wishlist pot updated And yeah, and then I'm gonna sort out any books that I do want to purchase pretty soon, like as in now. I am literally going to purchase the ones that I really want to get, that I really like the sound of, or ones that were recommended on like nearly every hate to love or romance recommendation video that I saw, and there were some that popped up, so I'm going to end up getting some of those. So yeah, really excited about books and stuff. The weather is very nice. I'm just going to kind of like show you behind me. You can kind of see through the net curtains like the sunshine and everything. The weather's just absolutely beautiful. The cat's on the bed with Aaron at the moment. He went to bed an hour or so ago because he stayed up till like midday and had lunch together. So yeah, just chilling for the rest of the day, relaxing. But I finally managed to sort out my wish list. Now I've got to sort out my wish list jar, so that's the next thing on the agenda. And then hopefully I can have a chance at reading. I do really want to continue reading. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now and get those bits done. Hello everybody, it's Tuesday and I'm here to update you on things as well as let you know my plans for today. I'm not working today until 5 PM. It's my short shift, 5 to 9 PM, so I've got like the whole day. Yesterday I pretty much was spending my time sorting out my wish list. I was writing all of the books from the videos that were on paper. I literally copied them and put them into Amazon just to like get them on my wish list, and then the ones that I heard of like the most popular from all of those videos I ended up purchasing. So I've got some of them arriving today with Amazon and the rest of them are like secondhand, so they're, you know, they're going to be within the next couple of weeks. But I've written down the books I purchased a few days ago, and I'm going to write down the ones that I purchased yesterday so that I can cross them off the list as soon as they have arrived, because I've purchased so many, so expect quite a lot in April's book haul. But I'm just in such a good like contemporary or romance or chick lit mood, so this is me, and I always like to read people's recommendations. So I've already had 3 books arrive this morning with Royal Mail. I had 2 that I got second hand on eBay. I basically type these down on eBay, and if I can get them cheaper on eBay, I'll try and get them second hand. So the first one that I've got here is The Madame by Sarah Smith. And this I think is around cooking, so if you really like your cooking contemporaries, like, you should enjoy this. But I first heard about this from Bookables, so yeah, I got my hands on it now. And then the other book that came is No Judgments by Meg Cabot, which is her chick-litty book, and she's got a sequel to this, and it's Meg Cabot. She's one of my favourite authors. I love her so much, so I've got high hopes for this one. And then the third one that's come this morning is Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren, which was in near enough every recommendation video of like hate to love and friends to love and romance, like all those sort of videos mentioned this as like being one of the best romance books like ever. Heather from Bookables, again, she literally talks about this book so much, and it's in almost of her recommendations no matter what. So I was like, okay, I'm taking it as a hint, I need to get hold of this book. So yeah, I've got my hands on it now. I believe this is like a friends to lovers romance, like they're friends. And yeah, I just, yeah, you know, I'm really excited. So those are 3. I remember sharing with you yesterday that this came as well, so I've got the new latest book of that. So I'm going to film these books for my book haul. I just need to keep updated, need to update my list of like what's coming and cross off the ones that I have received. And I would like to finish off my wish list because I was putting them into my jar, which is off camera at the moment, and that's my treat your shelf jar. So basically I have purchased all the books that have pretty much been recommended to me, and what I'm going to be doing is, if on my Read Like a Kit Kat I land on a treat your shelf, or I, you know, 1 month if I don't use the World of Kit Kats game, I'll just allow myself to be able to treat myself, because I think it's the only way to sort of keep myself going a little bit sane, is even if I at least get a book a week or something stupid like that. And then I'll have to re-sort out my monthly TBR jar because I've got new additions, as well as the grab machine. I do want to use them for the month of May for my TBR. I've been thinking, and I'm like, you know what, I want to keep it to like 1 dice load, so like maximum of 6. And what I'm going to be doing is, in both the monthly jar as well as the grab machine, I'm going to be putting mostly books I do want to read, so like all these new books will be in there, and like maybe 1 or 2 books that I am not massively keen on because I'm moving like next month and it's getting really stressful already trying to sort through everything. Like it's crazy. So yeah, that's all that I pretty much did yesterday, and I finished watching the documentary on Hotel Cecil and Eliza Lamb's story. It's really sad. I do recommend people to watch it. Obviously it's creepy because they make it like it's a creepy documentary, and I would advise you not to watch it at night because I watched it in the evening one night and it freaked me out a bit. So yeah, I watched the rest of it during the day when Aaron was here, thank goodness. I think that's the only time I can ever watch these sort of TV shows. But at the end of it, I don't know, there are still some things that are unexplained from it. Like the CCTV footage to me is weird because there's jump cuts and edits, and both sides of like police and manager claim that none of them edited it. Something's gone on there. So yeah, it is very bizarre. So things like that unexplained. And then there was one thing that somebody said, something about the lid on the water tank. One minute they say that it was shut, next minute they say that it's open. So it's just like, what is it? Luna! Lately, Luna has learnt that she can open the lower kitchen cupboard door that's in here with her paw. Cats are not stupid. So she goes in there, and I've made sure it's really safe. It's the chemical cupboard. It's really, really frustrating, but I've made sure that she can't get anywhere near them, if that makes sense. Like I've made it chemical safe, even though it is a chemical cupboard. So yeah, they're all like bottles and sprays, and yeah, she shouldn't be able to get to them or anything. But yeah, she has since learned that she goes to the lower level of the cupboard and just sits there. And then when I'm like, where's Luna? First thing I think of now is that cupboard. She's obsessed with going in there. Don't even ask me what's going on with that cat. So yeah, today I'd like to try and finish off the wish list. I would like to get at least 1 video edited before my shift, so I might do that first to get it over and done with. I have a love to hate relationship with editing. I'm thinking of uploading a video whilst I am at work actually, because it's a few hours between 5 and 9, and I'll be leaving at 8:45, so I'll be leaving at 5:15, and then I'll be getting home 9:15 roughly. So it's 4.5 hours, and if I can get a video done in that time, then yeah, brilliant, because especially if they take a couple of hours, it's just good to get it done and out of the way. So I will get one uploaded in those hours, and yeah, I'll film these books for the book haul. And then other than that, I would like to do a bit more reading. It's just a shame that because I've been so busy sorting out my wish list, I've been neglecting reading, which I really want to do some reading. Last Tuesday I did so much reading of this before I went to work. I read loads, and yeah, I would like to spend at least an hour of reading. I did the tiniest bit of reading yesterday, and I'm on chapter 4 now, page 204 of this book. I love it so much. It's such an easygoing contemporary, and I can't wait to read some more today. I've already put the bins out, so I've done that. There's no massive load of laundry that needs doing today. It's just, my hobbies, basically. My nutmeg. You put it under the sofa. It's your fault, but don't bash my camera, you. I'll boop you on the nose. So I'm going to head off now, and I'm going to get those bits done, and I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. put them up.
Why should I put them up? You lack discipline.
And take that. And that. Yeah! And we're on the swing. Swinging away. Here's the swing. Yeah. Swing. Swing, swing, swing.
Swing, swing, swing.
Are you happy?
I am indeed.
We built this. It was frustrating.
Oh God,
but we got there in the end.
That we did.
We have a nice swing chair.
We have a lovely swing chair.
It'd be nice to just sit out here for an hour or two whilst the cats are sleeping. Me, I'll just be sitting out here reading a book. Aaron, probably just on his phone chilling.
Pretty much. Though I do need to go and get some shot on.
Yeah, that's alright. Thank you for your help.
You are welcome, dearest.
And that is it. We have built the swing chair. That's all that's been done today because I worked until 2 PM. I went and posted the router as well, the old router.
Oh yeah, you got rid of it.
Got rid of it. Yeah, no, I finally went down the post office. There was no queue as well. I went straight through, which is good. And then, yeah, came back here. And I was like, Aaron, let's build. And he was like, yes, let's. Little did he know, he would be regretting those very words. Halfway through, only halfway through. Now that it's built, it's a lot nicer. But we have made progress.
That we have.
With not just this, but with the home. Because I haven't actually vlogged for a day or two. So, yeah, we've got BT Man said it's okay to take the cable out from underneath and dismantle ourselves. And we've got an electrician / plumber booked in to dismantle all of the utilities of like water, electric, and if there is sewage that hasn't been turned off, then he'll do that, and he charges us on the day to what work he's done, and then we'll call him back to turn it all back on with the new unit. So yes, all progress. And then when the new unit's in place as well, we'll call BT again, because that's what the man said to Aaron, to call BT again, and they'll put the line in. We just got to tape it to the pole to keep it safe and weatherproofed and all that stuff. Yeah, progress. So it's all coming up rosy posies.
Most certainly is.
Oh yeah. So yes, that's all we've done. Really, I just worked yesterday and did food shopping, and then yeah, just done this today. So the time is now not long gone 5. Aaron's gonna go and have a couple of hours kip. I'll probably sit down and sort my books, because I've got some more books coming today, and yeah, I'll sort them out, put them away, and then I'll probably do some reading, because I didn't have the chance today. Just could not focus, it was too busy. So yes, gonna head off, and the book that I'm reading now is Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli, which I've got for review. It came out literally a few days ago. I had an email saying, have you read and reviewed it yet? And I was like, whoops, no I haven't. I will do that next, because I've been very, very slumpy this month. So yeah, I finished my reread of Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. For some reason, every time I think of that title, Listen to Your Fart comes in my head. I don't know why. But yeah, it was a really, really good reread. Really enjoyed it again. I couldn't remember like what happened at the end and who ends up with who, but I'm a big fan of the hate to love trope, so I would have liked the hate people to get together, but yeah, it was cute in the end, I suppose. And yeah, just been chilling really. The weather's been quite nice today. At one point it did spit with rain, but yeah, it's really nice. I look forward to some vlogs being outside again. But yes, it's a big step that we've done, isn't it, with the house, just sorting all those fiddly little farty bits. But yeah, we get the new year. So basically we're getting the person to dismantle on the 10th. And then Aaron could also get rid of the aerial and the cable then as well, because that's internet, I believe. So we'll do all that at the same time, and then it'll be just the case of the old unit fucking off on the 11th and us saying yes, and either the same day or the next day we have the new one in place, and then we just got to get the guy to come back and put it all together, connect us all up, get BT to come in and connect the wire again, and yeah, hey presto, all exciting stuff. And I was very scared when I was sitting on this. I was like, have you tightened it enough? Because my weight. And then Aaron went and sat on it, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious, I'm scared that it's gonna drop. Oh.
What, like your phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
So far so good.
I know. The cats must have found it very amusing. They were watching us at first, and then they went to bed. They got a bit bored of what we were getting up to. But yeah, it will be pretty good. When the new place is in, we should have some nice French doors at this end of the property. So, well, I'm hoping well, yeah, it should be, because of the front door. But yeah, the French doors will be here, and we'll have to temporarily use the stairs to get down from the patio until we get a nice balcony, maybe, or something put in place. Happy days.
Yeah.
Happy days. So yeah, I'm going to head off now, and thank you for joining us in the garden with Aaron as well, helping to build. Thank you, help Aaron.
You're welcome,
it's
my
definitely
love.
a two-person job, this one. But after the malarkey of the missing part, I was like, oh great, how long am I going to wait for this missing part? And anyway, the missing part arrived, and it is the right one, thank goodness. So yeah, all good. So we're going to pack this all up now, all the rubbish and all of that. Oh, we got a seat.
What?
See that green thing over there? That's the actual seat.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this isn't too bad. This is what my nan's got. She's just got this material on her swing chair, but we had a cushion come with ours. So that's something that you got to bring out when you use it, because this sort of thing can be on in the weather, because this is actually incredibly tight on, whereas nan's one, it literally just has corner pockets and Velcro, and this sort of thing is waterproof, isn't it? The roof thing.
I'd like to think so.
So if it did rain tonight, it should hopefully be alright, but yeah. But then again, I don't know. I suppose you're meant to keep it on, because otherwise, I don't know. I'm just thinking that otherwise it's just a pain to get on. Aaron, can you put the roof on the seat? Well, we'll try it on anyway. It shouldn't be too windy, unless it's a massively gusty night. Then I would take something like this in, because the wind being as strong as it is. But then the bar's holding it on, so I don't know. It should be alright. Then again, if the wind is strong, surely it would blow the actual thing over, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh well, the things that go through your head. That's OCD and anxiety for you, thinking of every obstacle possible. But yes, I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you for joining me today on my Thursday update. And yeah, I should speak to you guys some point tomorrow. I don't start work until lunchtime, so I shall speak to you guys in the morning sometime. with further updates. I filmed my TBR for May as well the other day, on Tuesday I think it was, and I need to film a couple of bits for that, so I'll film that tonight because it's still quite light. There was just 2 clips because I was waiting on oh yeah, I need to go in the shed. I need to get the unwrapped book bag from the shed, and I need to film the clip, so I'll do that tonight, if not tomorrow morning. So yes, so that is it, and I'm gonna say goodbye. Are you gonna say goodbye to the viewers?
Fairly well.
And speak to you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's Friday. I'm actually coming at you a bit later on, sort of like late afternoon, early evening time, because I had the unfortunateness of calling in sick today. It's been a bad one, let's just say that. I woke up this morning 7 o'clock with a banging headache. I drank 2 drinks. I then ran to the toilet feeling nauseous and sick. I took 2 paracetamol. I drank out of the bathroom tap because I was so desperate for a drink that I couldn't even leave the room, but my body was demanding water. So I don't know if I was massively dehydrated somehow, but something happened. I don't know if it was a stress headache because of all that's gone on with the moving and everything, but yeah, I didn't feel good, and I napped for at least a couple of hours before actually getting out of bed and physically being able to. So it was sad, because I really don't want to not be off of work, but it's one of those things. I have to take into account that I could not help it. I was trying everything that I could to get myself better, but I was just like, I physically can't. It's horrible. So I've been sorting my books. After I felt a bit better, I tried to get some food. I didn't have much of an appetite as well. My taste has been very strange as well. It's weird. So I then sorted out my books, like for my book haul, and I added them to my TBR list, and added them to my TBR jar of the monthly TBR jar. So that's all done and sorted, and I'll be able to add these files onto my laptop later to have a look at what videos I could edit today, because I would like to at least edit 1 video today. That would be really good to get back into editing again. I've only got 1 more video to upload, so I need to kind of like edit some more videos. And yeah, most of my spare time is just spent pretty much like packing, or thinking of packing, or thinking of sorting. We've managed to arrange so much, like yesterday and the early hours of the week, we've just managed to sort a few things that have definitely like relieved us a lot, because realistically when you think about it, we've literally got next week, and then it's like the Tuesday after that, so we've got less than 2 weeks now before, you know, we move. Like it's crazy to think about it. So yeah, it's one bizarre thing. So I've been watching a couple of BookTube videos. I've actually been binge watching Bookables videos, because when I had COVID and non-COVID, I didn't read, or I didn't like watch BookTube a lot, and like it's kind of ended up that I've been neglecting that a bit. So I've slowly been starting to watch BookTube again. Like I watched a video last night and the night before, and so I was just looking, and I really wanted to, I saw that Bookables added another video, and then when I went onto her channel on my PS4, it's connected to my gaming channel, so I just have to type her name in, and I was like, I haven't watched any of these videos that she's uploaded like a month or 2 months ago, so I just started like kind of watching her videos. I love her so much. Like Heather is probably my favourite booktuber, because we read literally the same books, and we have the same mood tastes, and she's like my Casey West bestie or something like. Oh yeah, just I love her so much. Like my fave. So I've got a face. There we go. So I was watching a video before I was filming the haul, and I'm currently watching books that she might read soon which she published beginning of March. So I'm just watching that at the moment. I'm slowly going through her videos, and it makes me feel good to be catching up on some booktube videos, especially on my favourite booktubers, definitely. So I just feel like I'm really behind on everything, behind on my own channel, behind on reading, behind on booktube. Just everything's just been put on hold, it feels like, because just of this move. So fingers crossed that it just all gets better, and I shouldn't have to punish myself just because we're literally going to be moving in less than 2 weeks. So yeah, so reading wise it's very difficult because it's the last day of the month, and I have finished my book the other day, and it's really difficult. I didn't really do a lot of, I read like a few pages yesterday of me starting a book, and I'm like 8% through Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli. It's her new and latest book that released I think on the 22nd of this month, and I really wanted to read it because it sounds like right up my alley, because it's about like stage and acting and stuff. So yeah, I just want to get into it properly, because I was kind of like reading it and I was feeling quite distracted, because on the day I was trying to sort things out like to do with the house, so I was really distracted. My mind was just one direction when I'm trying to read, so I can't, you know. So I'm going to try and do some reading of that today. I'm going to try and set aside half an hour to an hour where I can just properly just read, and I think that's the only way I can do it. I'll see how I feel about it, and I've got a book on the side as well for when the Kindle's charging. I've got a physical book, which is the Kitkatscanread by Helen Huang, which is on my May TBR, which is good. So with it being the last day, it doesn't really matter, because I doubt very much I'll finish it today, but it will be, you know, in May. So I was looking at the last page of the Kitkatscanread because I did begin it in February, and I can still remember the book, so that's really, really good as well. So if I'm not feeling the Kate in Waiting book, then I will just go on to Kitkatscanread, and yeah, I'll try and read one book at a time, because I think that's just what's going to help me at the moment as well with this strange slump thing that I'm going in. But now that I've got all of these flux of romance books in my hands, of highly recommended books from people that I trust, I have got a vast selection that if I'm really, really not feeling something, I'll try another book until I find something, especially a really, really popular one that everybody really, really enjoys. So I'm excited that I've got all these new books now. I've only got a few left to arrive now, which are going to arrive pretty much like any time next week, really. They're like all secondhand pretty much, and yeah, I've got a few left to arrive. I've got 3 pre-orders for the month of May, but Amazon just confused the hell out of me, because like the Amazon release date is like, for example, it would say 4th of May, but then it would say, yeah, it arrived between like 18th to the 6th of June, and I'm like, why? It's a pre-order. I just don't get it, and I'm Prime and it's next day delivery and stuff, and I just don't know why. It's just the delivery is like 2-3 weeks later. It's like, I suppose to them it's like that's how long it takes to get it from the supplier and stuff, and that's how long it takes to get it from like America or whatever it is. Like, I don't really know, but I'm just gonna wait until Amazon says it's in stock, and then I'll just buy it that way, even if I have to wait a day after release or whatever. I'll just wait for that. The one I'm most excited for is Casey West's new book called Sunkist, that comes out in May. I've pre-ordered that from a different website. I'm hoping that I get hold of it because it's a worldwide website, so hopefully I get that arriving release date or around it. That would be pretty good. As long as it arrives within that week, I'm happy. But I could not find Sunkist like anywhere else other than Amazon, so I'm going to try this website out and see how well they go, and if they're pretty good with pre-orders, then I'll use them again. And yeah, I'm just literally gonna pretty much just try and get the books like as soon as Amazon says they're in stock. I'll just try and get hold of them and see what the delivery time says. But yeah, there's a couple of other pre-orders that are on there as well. But yeah, that's all the bookish updates and everything and what's been going on. I'm gonna head off now I am going to, I think I'm going to like lay down and just read. I'm going to finish this video though because I've nearly finished it. I'm going to finish this video, then I'm going to lay down and I'm going to try to read. If my brain's really not feeling it, because I'm 75% better than how I was this morning. I'm not fully 100%. I've still got a fuzzy head and I've still got this strange dry throat and lack of taste thing going on. So yeah, I think I'm due my next 2 paracetamols. And Luna's here, so Luna can say hi. Hello, say hello, Luna Bears. Say hi, I'm Luna Bears. And I've been laying next to my mummy whilst mummy was filming this video. And I've just woken up. So, Luna Bears is here. And she says hi. Don't you, Bubba? Love you. And that Megan Luna will be 1 year old next week. That's crazy. They can finally eat adult food, even though they've been eating adult food anyway. They have had no problem eating adult food. They've had no health issues with adult food and stuff. So they can finally officially be allowed to have adult food and adult crunchies and stuff. But yeah, they're like 1 year old with these 2 little sisters. Bless them. Bless them so much. I love them so much. They're my little bubbies. Aren't you? You're my little bubbies. Sharpening her claws. She may be attacking me any minute soon. So on that note, I'm off. Hey guys, it's Sunday and I'm here to update you on things as well as let you know what's going to happen for the rest of the day. So it's coming up 4:20. The sun's shining at the moment. It's been going like shining, it's raining, it's cloudy, I know it's all sorts. But I would like to today sit outside on the garden swing chair, even if it's for 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. Just want a bit of fresh air because I'm feeling really flushed in the lounge. I just want to get some air. And I just want to sit outside in the garden and experience that garden chair for real. So today I've spent moving stuff. I packed things last night. This morning I moved things from the bedroom to the front door, from the front door to my car. So I filled a carload of stuff from my bedroom and took it all over to my aunt's because she's storing them in her garage. She's only literally 5-minute drive up the road. Luckily it's really handy. So she made space in her garage for my stuff. So I took another carload over and it feels good because I managed to leave a lot of space in the bedroom. There were like 2 sackfuls of stuff that I couldn't fit in there. So I took a suitcase. My nan brought down my suitcase that I took on holiday a couple of years ago. And no, it was last year that I went on holiday, wasn't it? Yeah, my big pink suitcase. I'm going to put all my clothes in. So I don't know if I'll do that. I can probably do that like last minute. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I'll probably do that like another time. But I've got the suitcase now. It will literally fit all of my clothes in. So all is good. So today was mostly bedroom stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to take another carload. And it's just going to be some boxes over behind me and also some stuff from the kitchen here that I've managed to pack up. There's like probably 15 carrier bags worth of stuff. They would easily fit in my car, no problem. But if I can take a couple of boxes as well, that would be really good. Just going to fill up another carload, basically, whatever I can fit in it. And the book boxes, I'm going to start put them in my book shed as well. I'm going to make room and store them in there. I'm gonna like take some out and then move them around just so that I can fit them, because I will be able to fit loads more in there. It's just me moving them around and stuff, making room. So I'll do that tomorrow as well to get some more room going. And then providing like how tomorrow goes, it will determine like what I need to take over Tuesday as well. Just drop a load in the morning sort of thing, because I'm not working Tuesday until the evening. So yeah, it's just literally going to be about moving stuff. That is literally all this week is going to be, moving stuff and all that. Like, just, yeah. So I've just filmed 3 books for a book haul, and I'll let you know what I'm reading now. So there's a book called Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli. Place a picture here. It's a book that I've got from NetGalley. It is now released. Becky Albertalli's latest book. She's the author of Love, Simon and Leon the Offbeat. I have yet to read Leon the Offbeat actually. That's the spin-off from Love, Simon, about one of the main other side characters. So this is a new book, I believe. I don't think it's in the series because I don't know, I haven't met any characters from it. So this is about a girl called Kate, and it's pretty much like there's going to be a show on, like a musical or something, and she's going to like try and audition or something. Like her mum is pretty good and her brother is pretty good or something like that. And somebody really famous moves into their school, and her and her gay guy best friend I should say, really obsessed with him. But her guy best friend Anderson manages to get into the drama class that he's going to be in, and she can't get into the drama class. And at first she's like, okay, tell me all the details, and then Anderson is like, yeah, I can't, because it's also under secrecy. So she has no idea. She wants to like be able to be a part of that high top drama class, but she can't. So yeah, it's literally about that. And she's pretty close with her brother, who is like one of the like really popular guys in school, and he's got a best friend called Noah, and I quite like him. So personally, me, I totally ship him and the main lead character, because that would be cute. So we shall see what happens there. But that's just me, my thoughts so far. But I'm 30% through it now, so I'm nearly a third through it. I'm really enjoying it. And I've got a physical book here with me just in case my Kindle either dies, runs out of battery, or I can't physically read it because sometimes the light reflection stops me from reading it. And that is The Kitkatscanread by Helen Howell. And that's on my actual May TBR. So yes, I'm carrying those books with me at the moment, reading from them and really enjoying them. So yeah, that's what I'm reading at the moment. So I'm going to head outside. I'm going to take a drink with me, sit on the garden swing chair, and just see how long I last for. If it starts raining and chucking it, I'll just come back inside again. But yeah, it should be just nice to get outside. I've got my strawberry milkshake, so I'll probably take that with me. So yeah, I'm going to head off now and get that stuff done, and I will hopefully speak to you guys at some point tomorrow.
Hello, Editing Katie here. I just found out that I did not do an outro to this to end the video, so I'm doing one now. So Future Katie is here to end this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and all of my social media links are linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. And if you're new to my channel, if you'd like to see more of my videos and more of my content, then please feel free to click on the subscribe button. I've got loads of videos planned and uploading and editing now that I'm in my new place, so stay tuned for those. You'll get all the other vlogs coming your way pretty damn soon. But yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of video editing, so check out the videos whenever you can. But that's it from me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!